Hi class, today I am going to show you a very great website that I use frequently to help students create their resume. As you can see, the website is www.onetonline.org. I recommend typing that in. What I really like about this website is to help you with your resume, helping with the correct words for your job description. So let's take a entry-level job, administrative assistant, which I have spelled incorrectly, and then hit go. You want to do it all the time in the occupation quick search. And you can see all the different jobs that come up for this. So even a funeral assistant, legal secretary, if some of you are in paralegal. But the first one at the top is the executive administrative assistant, or there's the frontline supervisor, again, human resources assistant. So we'll choose the first one. You can see on the side, anything that has a sun next to it is bright outlook, which means that there's a bright future for it, obviously. Don't get concerned if the field or the occupation that you're choosing does not. This is just basically to let people know that there's expedited growth in this area. So we'll click on this. You can read about some of the different sample of different names. Right up here, you're also going to see part of the job description. What I really like is this part. You can use any of these. So let's say right now you are an administrative assistant. Use some of these. You know, you don't have to do them verbatim, but it might give you a place to start. You might be struggling. What do I do? How do I put that into a resume? So here are some great ones. You might prepare invoices, reports, memos. Maybe you don't do all of these things, so you might want to tweak it to pertain to you. So I would do these. Maybe you've been an administrative assistant. Maybe you've also been a waitress. So you could, I'll come back to waitress, but first now I'm going to go through this. So here are some tasks. Here are some tools and technology that you might use. Some of these are very archaic, like a fax machine, a scanner, photocopier. Obviously, you're using some of those. These are some more up-to-date ones. Microsoft Office, MicroStrategy, Microsoft Word, WordPerfect. If you want to make sure that you're also listing the different softwares that you use. This knowledge is really important. At some point, you probably want to include this in your resume at some level. Again, you don't have to copy and paste these, but here's some typical knowledge that you'd have. Some skills. I really like this. Obviously, if you're an administrative assistant, you have to have great active listening skills, reading comprehension, speaking, service orientation. I like this one. Social perceptiveness. Really the ability to read somebody's body language and understanding what they're saying. Down here, ability. Again, written, oral communication, speak recognition. Some of these I would say are very simplified and pretty simplistic, so you don't necessarily need to put these down. Work activities, these are some of the things you might do. You might organize and plan, prioritize work. And then lastly, here are some of the work context. I use a phone, I interact, I use electronic mail. Again, some of these are a little too simple, but they're laid out very nicely. If you scroll down here, it will say what education you need to have this. Some of them, no degree, a small portion, high school, and then again, associate's degree. Work styles, you need to be dependable, cooperative, concerned for others, independent, show initiative, stress tolerance. And then down here again, work values, you have to be good with relationships, support, and working conditions. What I like down here is it shows median wage for 2010, employment, how many were there, over 1 million, and then the projected growth is 10 to 19%, which is great. Projected job opening in the list next decade is 300, roughly a little over 300,000. What I like here too is you can pick a state. I will pick North Dakota, and you can go here and see what does the wage look like. So North Dakota is typically lower than most states, unfortunately, so you can see if you're in the bottom 10%, which usually is starting salary, you can see how much you'd be paid, and then as you move up. If you live in Michigan, you could do it for there too. So again, you can use this for all the different jobs that you might have. Again, if you are a waitress, you can make a waitress have some great job description besides served customers. You can see the different breakdown of job duties. So if you have questions on this, let me know. But it is a great tool. I can't emphasize how much you will want to use this. So thanks so much.